WRTV has partnered with the National Literacy Project to spread correct information on social issues regarding teen violence. BDTV's very own Vanessa Tocino has had the opportunity to collaborate with RTV6 on this project.
I used to think that I was the baddest person on the streets.
Zandale Miller grew up in Chicago. Throughout his life, he's faced challenges.
I was the type of person that wanted to fight every day. I was so angry at the world.
The Ben Davis Sr. says those feelings had a lot to do with how he grew up.
My mindset, I didn't have nobody there for me. I was a kid that had an adoption home. Now when I got adopted from, I didn't like that place. I didn't like it because I didn't feel like nobody understood me. We are a Giant King.
We are Giant Kings.
Now, some of that has changed. Living in Indianapolis in a new chapter of his life, he finally feels like he has a place where he belongs.
Giant Kings is a brotherhood.
As part of the Scripps News Literacy campaign, I sat down alongside RTV6 reporter Nicole Griffin to find out how the Giant Kings program is impacting the lives of students at Ben Davis.
Sometimes you can feel really lonely, especially with the increase in depression and everything. We can help you.
We create a space for them to flourish. We talk about things that they're concerned with in their community, in their home. They see that they're not alone. There's some commonalities.
Sherman Woodard created Giant Kings in 2004. It's a program for African-American male students that focuses on identity, leadership, and education development.
The focus isn't on necessarily individual success. The focus on how are you going to be part of a solution and improving our communities.
You could be great. You guys are already great.
The group meets twice a week at the high school, but they also have a program with the Littles at Chapelwood Elementary School. Here they focus on skill building. They read about African-American males who are leaders.
Think 24 hours ahead, think 15 minutes ahead of your actions now.
They also look at the root cause of violence to help Giant Kings be part of the solution.
Poverty is violence. Lack of opportunity is violence. Discrimination is violence. These are the roots of the problem that lead to what we see as a symptom as far as teen violence. And so we help young African-American males understand where this comes from. And then we put the onus on them to be a part of the solution.
Woodard says the group is seeing success. In the year since his first class of guys graduated in 2007, Giant King members have a 97% graduation rate.
To be honest, if I never would have found this club, I would have never found out who I was. I might be behind bars. We are leaders today and tomorrow.
We are leaders today and tomorrow.
Working for you on the west side, Vanessa Tocino for RTV6.
Move to the other side. What map is going to be next?
Several members of Ben Davis and the community had the opportunity to visit the RTV6 studio to view this story.
Giant Kings benefit other students at BD by leading by example and by showing the other kids how to be the best version of themselves.
Because it's a travesty that a lot of things we see today is just senseless violence. That they may get arguing about the trivial little things, and then the next step is gun violence, and that's sad. That's sad. But the Giant Kings is part of the solution.
Our parent company, Scripps, thought that this was a great initiative to be part of so that we could teach the younger generation of kids about the importance of knowing your facts, knowing the sources, and not just taking things at face value, seeing a story on Twitter and saying, oh, that's the news, that's the truth, but also looking at different sources and finding that information, finding those credible sources.
Our goal with this initiative is to eliminate teen violence with initiatives like Giant Kings. For BDTV, I'm Jaden Christner.